Welcome to Deep Dive Daily.
Good morning, Andy. Rough night for me in the betting streets last night, but we get a halftime home in the Chargers. You got a halftime double home, as I see. I played a little Chargers and the over. Chargers looked great. Wentz
Usually we
did
do
not.
this whenever we have a fight about like what we should play, and it's like and then the next day we're like, well, they were both right. We either like really fuck up or well, either way it would have both right. So I just parlayed them. That's got to be the strategy from now on.
I'm surprised you're allowed to parlay sometimes. But
I don't think you were. So this is new. I have never done this at Bookmaker.
they
They called
reduced
it an SGP.
Oh,
Use the letters SGP. I didn't think I've done some of the stuff. Our friend Branks has, given me some college correlated stuff that I've been able to parlay there, but that's a little new. I do have an NBA trivia question to kick things off.
fire away.
Who is the last American man to win the MVP? I just saw a tweet about this. Made me think. In the association. The last American man.
Dang.
And the year for bonus points.
Man, I really got to think hard here. It's like Dwight Howard or something dumb. No, that's way too far back. That's way too
Wilt Chamberlain, 67.
I'm going to go Harden or Westbrook. I forget what order they were in.
Harden.
I'm going to go Harden. Right. Harden. Is it Harden?
Yes, it was Harden. It has been since 2018 because Shai is Canadian. Nikola Jokic, 3 times from Serbia, a Cameroonian, and 2 Greeks who are the same man. The reverso, the USA had quite the streak to start things. Your very first, Bob, Bill, Bob, Wilt, all those guys, Lou Alcindor. Lou Alcindor won it, and then he was overtaken the next year by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, both with the Bucks. That must have been a good team. Bob McAdoo, I forgot he won one. Who is the first international to win it? This should be easy.
Hakeem.
Yeah,
did he win one?
He did win one in 93, 94. Okay. And then it went for a long. And the next one was a Canadian, Nash. In 05.
Nash. I forgot Nash was Canadian.
Nash had 2 in a row. I wouldn't have gotten that one.
Friends with Nelly Furtado, right?
Nash, Dirk. We went a little international and then a long stretch before we got back to.
So so you're telling me it's a game of runs.
It is a game of runs. I can't think of an American who can win it this year.
Did you see Aaron Gordon last night? 50 points.
Pretty good.
I don't think he's winning.
I think SGA might just win it again.
He might. It's a crowded. It's just like specifically because this is Fuck Around Friday. Let's give this a hot second. I think SGA has a difficult road to repeat. Not because I think he's going to have any kind of step backwards at all, but there is a very deep pool of candidates, and I think. There's going to be a lot of scrutiny on him if he goes through any stretches where it's like not going great. Like he's dinged up. He's ceding a little bit of the offense to Chet and Jalen Williams. Like there's definitely going to be stretches where if he is, because like the first half of the opening night, it felt like everybody on Twitter was like, "That's your MVP, that guy, no show."
Now my MVP
is a half of basketball. Everybody take a deep breath. It's like it's a half.
Same thing with Cooper Flagg. Like not my rookie of the year.
My rookie of the year.
All right. And then was Wemby. Wemby can win it, but again, he's not American.
It is funny though that the season, the NBA season starts where last season left off with SGA at the free throw line. That's going to hurt his case too. People are really going to get up his ass about being
free throw merchant.
You already know it all. You spend too much time on Twitter, or exactly the right amount of time. I can't
exactly. Today I'm going to spend too much because it's fucking on Friday for me too. Although I do have a list of things to do. One of them is to do this show, so knocking something off the list right away.
Hell yeah!
On this cold Friday, God, every day I wake up, it's a little colder.
Yeah,
Had to warm the frost in the windows. Oh, I had to warm up the car.
they're not calling for any cold football this year. I was looking at weather this morning. If there was
Weather last week was
with
heavy. This week we're not looking at much. Do you wanna take a quick peek?
right
I
now,
think
I'm
it's
not seeing
really just
anything.
the one game.
It may rain in Denver, which is a bummer because I don't want any wind or rain there to affect Brandon Aubrey hitting a 75-yard field goal.
Rains in Southern California. There's a
Like-
chance of rain in Denver.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Dallas,
Hopefully that
Denver,
doesn't happen.
we might see some rain.
Monday Night Football looks
Denver
gross.
weather is weird, and I don't think we're going to see any wind to go with that. And then on Monday, there is a decent
Monday
chance
looks
of rain
gross.
showers in Kansas City. Those are kind of your two. Your heaviest chance of rain this week is in Tampa Bay at New Orleans.
I felt like
which
that too.
Should not affect the game.
Yeah. Jokic can't just make the finger roll at the end of regulation to spare us that beat. That was brutal. Anywho.
Yeah.
Let's go through the rest of the NFL injuries and market thoughts. Injuries from last night. Derwin James was in a walking boot.
Yeah, not ideal.
I
for
saw
a team.
It looked like JJ McCarthy looked pretty spry running into the tunnel, so I'm just going to assume he's starting against the Lions in Week 9.
They kind of said, like, hey, if he was a grizzled old vet, he'd have been out there. They just want to make sure he has enough time. So it's like half soft benching, half like, I don't know, we're doing what's right for the future kind of thing. And my theory is kind of holding up in that sense, but I don't know. It's if you go look at the Vikings schedule, they're screwed, blued, and tattooed. It's
over.
It's very much over for them
Jover.
competing.
Yeah.
So I think the rest of the season is 100% evaluating this kid. Injury stuff. Otherwise, Trevon Diggs.
Oh, wait a second, real quick. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt you. The NFL. I'd always go to the NFL news roundups just to see like what they're curating, and the top one for the Vikings is JJ McCarthy will start against the Lions in Week 9 if he's healthy. What the fuck does that mean?
If he's
what
healthy.
the fuck does that mean?
I almost
KOC.
Well, not only that, but Wentz is not. I'm almost certain he'll start now.
Yeah, did it look like he tore his elbow? Kind of
That-
something.
that
Like the last pass he threw
non-throwing
was
arm
the
has
last
been
pass.
really
Or
fucked
yeah,
up.
the last play of the game yesterday looked like his last play of the season, from what I could tell you. Anyway,
Or career.
career.
Monitor Mekhi Becton for next week for the Chargers. That knee didn't look good. He was walking around on it. Maybe he's back. Gets extra time to recover there. I don't have a lot else. It's kind of
Darisaw.
Let's keep an eye. Nico and Christian Kirk did not practice yesterday for the Texans. That matters.
Wait. On Vikings, Darisaw and Okuda.
Okuda was concussed. He was out.
And Darisaw
Tried to play, did not make it through the first half. We'll get some updates on him today.
Man, that's bad news for the Vikings. Shit, they're in trouble.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's over. It just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Can you name that movie?
No, I can't.
Bill Murray starting that chant. It just doesn't. It's Meatballs.
Meatballs.
Because
I haven't seen Meatballs.
He's supposed to give the big speech to pump him up to beat the rich kids camp, and then he's just like, "Hey, we can't. It doesn't matter. Let's go have fun instead." He's like, "We're not gonna beat them."
Hey, the Vikings might be dogs in every game rest of the season.
The next 3 games are gonna be. There's gonna be some blowouts here.
Oh, it's about to get bad.
Did you see the Mac Jones stuff?
Dude, 3-14 is on the table.
It's it does. Again, it doesn't matter. It's
Sorry.
It's sounding like Mac Jones again.
Yes, I think that's
because maybe Purdy will start. Okay, fucking liar.
It sounds like Penix is going to go, which is a bit of a bummer. I kind of wanted to see what Cousins said.
Who's to say he doesn't play in that game though?
That's a great question. That's a really good point. If Penix if he could get the JJ McCarthy treatment where they take him out for his own good. Kid gloves.
Joe Alt being back made a difference. God, they ran roughshod over that Vikings front. Really good running game. We didn't talk a lot about last night. Really good running game from everybody, including the quarterback. Really good defensive performance. And then just having Carson Wentz throw some embarrassing interceptions helps as well.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Bill's defense doesn't look like it's coming back off the bye, especially strong. That's kind of noteworthy, I think.
Wrap DNP.
Yeah, I think that was the right call. Damian Lewis upgraded to full for the Panthers. That's a great combination of notes of Bill's defense not going to be full strength. Panthers offense, I guess, outside of Bryce Young is
Sean McDermott, 8-0 in his last 8 games off the bye. Is he the new Andy Reid?
8-0 win-loss or cover the spread?
I'm sure it's win-loss.
Can't imagine it's covering spreads.
So, yeah, Andy Dalton versus a soft center.
It sounds like a Josh Allen stat, not a Sean McDermott stat.
Yeah. Kind of with you there. Couple good running backs, so we'll see. We'll see. Carolina probably leans on that running back duo rather than Andy Dalton, although you could do a lot worse. When you have a experienced backup like this who's done this every year he steps into it. God, I've seen some people, some pretty sharp, like 2 weeks ago, Vikings, you were paying like 125, 130, but some people had like Vikings under 9.5 or something when they were winning games early. Like good on them, because that was a great bet.
If you want to lock up capital on Vikings under 6.5, I think that's probably that's just cash. They're not getting 4 wins with the schedule that's remaining.
Also, I don't think they cover like 2 out of the 3, maybe 3 out of the 3 next games. You could also just parlay that. Just roll over Viking fade. We're very negative on them this morning, which rightfully so. They looked like hammered dog shit.
Hammered dog shit. If you've ever seen it, you would know. When you see it, it's like porn. When you see it, you know. Like
dog shit has been
hammered dog shit. Hammered dog shit. I see it. Yes. That was it.
So bad. That
was it. I don't know. Any other injury news that really kind of piqued your curiosity? I'm excited to see Christian Watson for the first time. He's got a nice matchup against the secondary that sucks in the Pittsburgh Steelers. Nico Collins does not look like he is going to go. You mentioned that already. Same
with Kirk. Yeah, Kirk and
Josh
Collins probably
Downs. Coming off of concussion protocol for the Colts. That guy is awesome. He probably will matter.
Pearsall didn't practice yesterday.
Jay's best bet of the week was Jonathan Taylor rushing attempts under. Does not think we'll see much of him in the fourth quarter, as that game probably will not be competitive at that point.
That's fair.
The
AJ Brown did not practice. AJ Brown did not practice Wednesday or Thursday. As I mentioned, Ricky Pearsall did not practice Thursday. AJ Brown's
it looks like the left tackle for the Chiefs was a DNP, personal reasons.
Yeah, that has stretched into week 3. Don't know what's happening there.
Do you want me to make a completely unfounded and unfair and unreasonable guess?
I would love you to speculate.
I feel like this has mental illness type of vibes.
It could be.
Like self-harming type of vibes.
The Vikings drafted somebody, and that happened where he just kind of lost his mind, man, and he went off. I'm trying to think of what his name was. Maybe I hate to like put this on somebody else, but I feel like it might have been Erasmus James.
Yeah, I get the sense with the tone of the praying for him and family matter and all. Like I get the sense that it's something personal with him and it's related to
he was just
mental
injury.
illness in some way. Anyway. That's blind speculation, and if I'm
Underwood,
slandering, I
Demetrius
apologize.
Underwood. Oh my God, thank you. Yeah. I don't know if you remember the name. It's, if
I don't.
If you lived here, you would. It's just we had a bad stretch of draft picks for a little bit up here. But yeah, Demetrius Underwood was drafted by the Vikings, and then he walked out of training camp, just left training camp, forfeited his bonuses, say he couldn't, here, this is his Wikipedia, couldn't resolve the conflict between playing football and serving his Christian faith. And then the Vikings were like, well,
tale as old as time.
I don't know. I guess we're going to have to waive you. He got picked up by the Dolphins. He wasn't focusing there. He was arrested for failure to pay child support. He had a very strange career. And then it did turn out that he was eventually diagnosed with pretty strong bipolar.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a sad story. Continuing sad stories. Tua Tagovailoa was a full participant
He's
in
healthy.
Thursday's practice. His left thumb. What?
Nobody wants to see him play football.
Left thumb, full participant in practice.
I would even go so far as to pull Hawaii's statehood if he has one more game like that. You're done. You're just an island like Puerto Rico now.
The positive is the secondary for the Dolphins is playing much better than expected. Rasul Douglas may be one of the better signings of any team, and he was a Hail Mary prayer of a go get. Yeah, Jason Marshall Jr.'s 21-day window is open officially, and Storm Duck was a full participant. So if you're going to beat the Dolphins, you're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, like everyone else has. Beat them on the ground, because the secondary can't be run over anymore.
Did you see the comments Ryan Fitzpatrick's on Tua? I didn't. I'm going to have to find this.
I did see Ryan Leaf's comments on Dr. Chow.
I kind of
whoa, buddy.
So I do hate to throw stones inside of the, I guess that guy's media too. We're half-ass media
gambling space, I guess.
If you look up Dr. Chow, like, there are reasons to be a little hesitant to trust this man as far as you can throw him. Like, he has had several big time, these money amounts are not available to the public settlements with patients where he's like, he kind of just like, he didn't do it right. And then they had to amputate this person's leg. And then there was a malpractice suit that he settled under, behind closed doors. And then during that whole stretch, he was also getting multiple DUIs and stuff. It's like those things feel like they might, I'm not connecting all the dots here, but
people deal with stress in their own way, Andy.
Yeah. Chow's a shyster.
The stress of being a doctor is, you wouldn't know. I don't have any other notes on meaningful injuries. Let's talk Ravens.
Don't quote the Ravens.
Actually, you know what? Gerard Taylor remains limited with a knee injury, which is scaring me. If I wake up on Sunday morning and it is the Justin Fields show, I'm just gonna skip TV. I'm just gonna go back to bed. Going back to bed. Really don't want to see that, and then also kind of very closely monitoring what's going on with AJ Brown in Philly. When he missed on Wednesday, I was kind of like, whatever. Like, he's a vet. Like, this is the time of year where I felt like there were a lot of like guys who didn't practice on Wednesday that you didn't even know got hurt on Sunday. Yeah,
but 2 days now.
But now 2 is now like, okay, well, is he actually limited? Because it kind of feels like if the Eagles don't get Brown involved in their offensive plan, then their offense just looks bad. And if he can't go, I'm just assuming it's going to look bad. Your guy Landon Dickerson was limited. Cam Jurgens DNP. That their injury report is a mess.
They are beat up. Yeah, they're beat up.
They could really use the bye. which is coming for them next week.
Before we do any Survivor talk, I wanted your take on this because there's some really dog shit, horse shit, stupid shit takes about the aftermath of the Billups and Rozier thing. And our favorite idiot lawyer, Mike Florio, says in a tweet, prediction: individual player prop bets will be made illegal by many of the states that have legalized gambling, as they should be. Number one, nope. Have you seen the balance sheets for the biggest books? Where do they make their money? SGPs.
You think?
I'm sure they'd love to. Hey, you know what we'll do? Just in case this helps, let's get rid of our biggest cash cow, and then everybody who wants to bet those, you guys
find another way.
Go do it. Go do it at the offshores, because that's never been.
Oh, you're addicted to that now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll go do it somewhere else.
Go do it at the offshores. Go do it at the the paper heads. Go do it at the prediction markets and stuff like that. We'll be fine. Are you fucking kidding me, Michael? And then number two, anyone who's just and then all the people are like, oh, the genie's out of the bottle, Pandora's out of the box, all that stuff too. It's like, no, this stuff has gone on for 1,000,000 years. Now that we have regulation, we're just better at finding it because the trail is always hotter. Like, people have done this stuff, and people were running scams in the goddamn Coliseum. Like we were shooting lions up with tranquilizers back in Rome to make sure the right Christians won. Things like this have happened. We're just better at figuring it out now, and it's honestly, it's going to be able to suss out the bad actors quicker. So,
did you have inside information on which Christians were going to get eaten by the lions first? You knew.
Good one.
You were the guy. Do you think the guys who were making book then knew? Probably.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Anytime you can cheat at something, it had to happen.
Yeah. Which is always funny because I feel like a lot of this kind of bust, particularly the poker one, probably came from people who got cheated, right? It's usually like
the poker one is completely separate. That's just poker has its own. Obviously, this is the very first time someone cheated at poker as well.
Yeah, it's very, very fair. All right. I don't have many other takes other than we should bet Florio that they're not going to get rid of player props. Is he a betting man? No, he's not. Famously not a betting man. Maybe we could get him betting by the end of the day.
Gambling by the end of the day.
Here's the kind of general most interesting thing going on in the business of sports betting clearly is that there's a third player now. There's the offshore gray market, there's the legal books, and now there's the onshore gray market of prediction markets.
Which I love.
Yeah,
and like
that kind of cold war between the FanDuels and DraftKings of the world who have entrenched themselves in supremacy in the legal betting space versus the prediction markets is the one I'm the most excited to see play out.
Actually, you know what? If you are or know someone who works at or is connected to ProfitX, have them DM me. I have some feedback.
You have some bones to pick.
Not really a bone to pick. It's very small, but it's a very nice improvement they can make to a little bit of the UX.
Very small, like the match you got.
Oh God, I didn't tell you that. So I made a market on something, and I said, hey, there was no liquidity in a bet I wanted to make, so I made a market for I don't know, like $100 in a prop, and somebody took exactly $1 of it, and I was betting one. I had like plus 120. So he took $1 to win 83 cents, and he fucking lost, by the way. I told you I was cheering for that guy. I was cheering for him at that point because he needed to support me.
You need to touch base with ProfitX to get your profit.
Yeah,
you got 80 something cents coming my way, buddy.
No, that got me. They've been great. They cash out really fast, but something different. I do have a quick little note for them. I know some people over there. I might actually just reach out.
That's cool. People are correctly noting we did forget about a very important injury to cover. And this is my bad. Teddy Bridgewater teeth was a DNP for the second straight day. Fuck happened to his teeth? We all want to know.
ProfitX market maker. Not just a taker, but a maker. Yeah, I assume it was like a dentist appointment that
dental emergency.
Well, that's the thing. If you have a dentist appointment that involves, maybe a root canal or even just getting an extraction. Wisdom teeth, he's a little
Yeah.
old for that, but an extraction, they're usually going to give you like at a minimum codeine, sometimes a bigger painkiller. I think it was probably just like Teddy can't practice because he's
high on codeine.
He's
or
high
whatever?
on
I don't think so.
perks. Did you see Kendrick Perks say that?
Yeah.
Perks say that?
I did.
Oh.
Corny as hell.
Yeah.
But his look delivering the line was actually pretty. I get it now. I don't get Perk. Like I don't get why. And this kind of goes to our conversation last night about Francesa too. Like I feel like a lot of these guys, Stephen A. Smith,
it's a one note.
Like they're playing a part at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like they're not being authentic anymore. They're playing this character that they've created for themselves, and that rubs me the wrong way. I want authenticity. I don't want you playing a character that you've created. Like doesn't do it for me. Anyway, Perk was kind of in that mold, but his delivery of that very cheesy line was pretty good. I gotta give it to him there. Anyway.
And you know what? As they say, everybody plays the fool. You know who sang that song?
Stevie Wonder?
The Main Ingredient.
Oh. I don't know why I thought that was a Stevie Wonder song.
I mean, it was just I don't think they had a lot of
kind of has a Stevie Wonder.
It does, but you know who was in The Main Ingredient at one point?
Stephen A. Smith?
Cuba Gooding
Senior? Really?
Senior.
Fascinating. I got to get going here. So let's wrap this up with Wine of the Weekend. What are you doing this weekend?
No. We got to talk Survivor. Real quick, Survivor.
Oh, let's go quick because I got to go.
Okay.
I was not watching the clock. That's on me.
That is on you. A lot of choices. Obviously, you just mentioned Miami's getting healthier. It makes Atlanta a little less enticing. They're still enticing. If it is indeed Justin Fields, it's still the fucking Bengals, but they're enticing. New England obviously is used by a lot of people. Also, we've seen Cleveland keep it close with teams based on their defense.
We used New England
we use New England as well, so that hurts us. The Eagles Giants, I'm not with you as far as the Giants just doing it twice. The AJ Brown injury obviously stinks.
On the Giants to do it twice.
Well, yeah, you were. You're like, I'm going to bet on the Cowboys, and then the Giants are going to win. And
if, like, in the world where that happens, then all of a sudden you gain equity there. Instead, I put Brian Schottenheimer Coach of the Year because there's more upside. And if the Cowboys win the NFC East, like I'm going to be sitting on that ticket, like watching the Christmas game against the Chiefs, like. This is it. Win this game, and Schottenheimer's winning Coach of the Year. Anyway, carry on.
Philly enticing at home, a revenge game there against a team that's honestly not all that good, but it has some fun, exciting young players. Buffalo on the road, Carolina.
Buffalo. Are in a little bit of a tight spot now. Looking at,
we have Baltimore against the Bears. That's a look, and then you also have obviously the Colts, but. Colts and Chiefs are, either used or there's better spots for them.
We're cooked on Colts, both entries.
We can't use it.
That was an oversight. We can use Patriots in entry 3, which I think is probably a green light. And entry 1. We cannot use Ravens or Bills or Colts or Pats or Seahawks.
So last week we went New England in our first
Seahawks
entry.
are on by. Sorry. Go ahead.
Last week we went New England, KC, right? New England in the first one, KC in the third.
Correct.
All right.
I don't think we can use KC in entry 1 because we were specifically trying to keep them live for later.
All right. I am strongly thinking it's Philadelphia, Atlanta.
All right. Philly or Atlanta or Philly, Atlanta.
One of both. Yeah, we'll do some texting later on today, figure it out.
Let's do it. Atlanta.
Both of them?
No. Atlanta on entry 1 and Patriots on entry 2.
No Philly, huh? Okay.
We can save Philly. Saving Philly.
Philly does have future value in holidays as well.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. That Black Friday game against Chicago might be important. The Vegas game, Week 15, might be important.
Okay.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of great chances to use Atlanta either.
Also, the 2 games against Washington. Who knows what Jaden Daniels' situation is by that point?
It's sounding like he's just going to miss the 1 week. Is the report today? But who knows? That could be horse shit.
Correct me, Andy. Hamstring injuries. This is a one-time thing, right?
Yeah.
Once you get better.
Once it's like no, literally it is. They call it the chicken pox of soft tissue injuries. Once you've gotten it, they used to have hamstring parties. You'd bring your kid over, he'd get a hamstring, and then he'd never have to worry about it again. It's hurting.
I didn't know where you were going with that, but yes, of course. Atlanta on number 1, Patriots on number 2, and we hold our breath. I think these next couple weeks are gonna suck. We've used all the good teams. We did not.
We just have to. This is the part of Survivor. Use mid teams that are going to win the games.
We didn't get the breaks we needed the last couple of weeks where we were avoiding the chalk.
Shit happens. We'll try.
Shit happens.
We're just going to try our best. What am I doing this weekend? Tomorrow.
Survive in advance. I just want to have the drama of Thanksgiving, being alive for Thanksgiving. Don't you?
Both of them. I want them both alive. I want all 3. I want to magic revive. Monday's my kid's birthday, so Saturday we're doing what he likes to do, going to Topgolf.
Awesome.
If anybody's been to a Topgolf in this time of year in cold weather cities, they have huge radiant heaters above you, and the sectionals are not only heated on the butt but the back. And honestly, it can be like 25 degrees out, and you can go in, a sweatshirt and jeans. It's very comfortable in there, despite the whole damn wall being open. And sometimes there being snow on the ground. So we'll do that. We'll go eat somewhere, open some presents. And then I don't know. So I'm probably not going to order wine at Topgolf. I don't know what their selection is.
I wouldn't. Our friend Murray, who asked last week about how to kind of go little less aggressive for the old for the wife. I thought about it after we wrapped that the right answer really was make a sangria. And this time of year, Andy, is apple cider sangria season. You have any affinity for apple cider at all?
I don't practice sangria.
Yes, that's it.
That's the song. No, the only sangria I've had is just like hey, let's make, honestly, it's like grown-up jungle juice, man.
Sure.
Sangria, it's wine punch.
Well, if you put Everclear in it, yeah. I wouldn't make Everclear sangria. I would use wine and juice. You water down wine, basically. Apple cider sangria is on the menu for us this weekend. I'm going up to Lake Arrowhead, doing a little October festing up there. Gonna make some apple cider sangria and take it with us. You cut up your apples real small. You soak them in brandy. You know what the preferred brandy is, of course, Calvados.
Brandy.
And then you take some apple cider, you reduce it. You take like about a cup and a half, and you reduce it down to be concentrated. And you want like about 3/4 of a cup. So you take a cup and a half, reduce it to about 3/4 of a cup, add that to the Calvados and the apples, let it all soak and matriculate. And then you want orange liqueur. Cointreau, Grand Marnier,
either way.
And then the wine, the preferred wine for the sangria part of it is Prosecco. Get a nice dry Prosecco, and
is there an option that doesn't have sparkles?
Pinot
Grigio,
Vermentino.
Okay.
Pinot Grigio. Yeah, sure. The sparkling gives it a huge
I guess
kind of
punch when you make wedding punch and you put the Sprite in or whatever. I get it.
Yeah.
The week is Everclear. So I don't know that this law has changed.
Yes.
Minnesota, it was not allowed. Everclear wasn't allowed. we had like a certain limit above, like you couldn't buy liquor above this proof level. I think even like 151 was illegal. But I grew up like 20 minutes from the border, and people would go to Iowa to get Everclear to make, trash can punch and whatever else we were doing, filling the cooler with juice and Everclear and putting a bunch of fruit in there. That shit's flammable. I mean, it is flammable. It's basically fucking butane, man. Yeah, don't drink Everclear.
Yeah. Everclear was not allowed, so we just snipped glue.
I might keep it. Yeah, oh God. I haven't huffed paint in weeks.
Good times. All right, man. Let's wrap it up. Good show. Best of luck this week. If you want a specific Prosecco recommendation, Rufino, probably the top choice. Mianetto is a good choice. La Marca is fine. Just get something in the $12.99 range, and you'll be just fine.
Da-da!